All right.
And I think we are recording, or we should be. So. The previous night, you finally managed to capture Liam's granddaughter. And bad things happened, because she's now dead. And she's really not supposed to be dead. Also, the mages consider her a fellow mage and wanted to recruit and protect her. I'm sure that won't have consequences either.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
They already reported the success of this mission to the Lord, so I'm sure that won't turn out badly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that being the case, how would you, well, you wake up first, I suppose.
Of course, I wake up way earlier than the rest of these guys.
Since you don't currently have a room, you find a, let me just drag out the token. Are you sleeping in your workshop?
Of course. Go back to my haven.
Oh, no, I mean in the Chantry, because I assume you would stay till the morning.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Roll your perception plus aspects to wake up during the day.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
It's a difficulty 8 or 9 roll, and you can
Okay.
add your aspects to it, so...
That is adding my aspects to it.
No comment.
Remember? This is Yorick's weakness.
Okay, in that case, feel free to place yourself in the workshop, and as you wake up, there is a guy tied in the corner in overalls, smelling faintly of grease and a lot of alcohol. He's gagged and tied.
What the fuck are you doing in my workshop? Yorick will pick him up and throw him into the lobby.
Okay, he gets thrown in love.
Now stay out.
Igor just goes rushing in. What are you doing?
This guy just was in my flippin' workshop. What?
Master wanted a redhead mechanic. Do not damage the master's gift.
Huh. Alright.
I'm not
Wait,
gonna...
I see you tied up then.
He didn't realize what an honor this was.
York now walks out and at least takes off the bloody gag for now. Alright. Who are you?
Help! Help! Police! Help!
Look, look, please, be quiet. Otherwise I'll have to start punching you. Now, who are you?
Just let me go. I won't tell anyone. Please, just let me go. Please.
Oh, God. Could you please just state who you are?
Just let me go, okay? I don't care, okay?
York pulls out his gun.
No, dude, don't shoot!
Then calm down.
He's shaking silently.
Now, who are you, and why did this thing even think you were a decent mechanic?
His eyes go to Igor, then to Puppy, then to you. Okay, I think at this point I will roll wits plus self-control at difficulty 10 to see if he passes out from the strain.
Wouldn't that be courage? I think that makes some more sense for courage.
Sure, we'll go with courage instead. He manages to stay conscious. Who the fuck are you guys? Why am I here?
You see,
What the fuck is he?
don't worry about that right now.
Dude.
Maybe you'll discover more if you know, keep these memories of yours. But for now, Igor here went to get a red-haired mechanic for his master, and apparently you fit that criteria somehow.
Yeah, he wanted 2 versions of Christina Hendricks in the game serving him. I could not allow that. It had
You
to
know,
be
he
a
will quit the game because he did not get his head. So
I'm all for being a generous GM, but there have to be limits on the, probability of this happening. You know? I'm calling bullshit.
So, exactly who are you, and,
Yeah.
are you actually any good?
No, I'm completely useless. Just let me go. You don't need me.
Look. This is both the chance of your lifetime, and... Well, that's it. That's really about all I can think of, I'll be honest. So, you know what? Come here. This is the workshop I designed once. Jordan gets him and starts dragging him in.
Help!
Look, what did I say about yelling? I will shoot you in the foot.
Yeah.
So be quiet and let me show you around.
Okay. Listen, I just want to go home, okay? I have a family. I have children. Please, just let me go.
Don't care.
You can roll perception empathy to see if he's lying.
He doesn't care.
Okay. Funnily enough, this is one guy you might actually be able to beat on that roll.
And yet, York just doesn't care. So this is the workshop where we, make various kinds of weapons, ammo, etc.
No.
Used to be mine, but I made my own off the site. So if you're lucky, you'll get to use it.
Uh-huh. If I'm lucky. Listen, you can just let me go.
Let you go eventually. That'll just be up to Igor's master to determine there.
He swallows
until then-
visibly. That
So
thing
until
has a
then-
master.
Well, yeah. What do you expect? Its name is Igor. But yeah, so apparently it thinks you're a mechanic of some kind. What exactly are you able to do?
He just shakes his head. Nothing! Just let me go!
No. He wouldn't think that for absolutely no reason, I hope. Igor! You did not bring him in here for no reason, right?
You rang?
Yes. So how is this guy a mechanic? He keeps claiming to not be, etc., etc.
He's lying.
Sure, that's fine. I'm just wondering, what made you think he's a mechanic?
He runs a chop shop.
Works for me. Okay, so apparently you run a chop shop.
I don't know what you're talking about. At this point, you can roll manipulation intimidation at difficulty 3, and I'll tell you some of his dots if you're successful, so that you know what he's good at and what he's not good at. Because he's terrified of you.
You know I can't do anything, so whatever. Wait, did I have done intimidate? I don't remember.
I just looked at your sheet. I don't think you did, but
Nope, I didn't.
at difficulty 3, your chances are good.
They're pretty good. Doesn't mean much though. So
Yeah. So, in descending, I suppose, amounts of. I mean, he's good at driving cars and he's good at, just essentially crafts.
I actually kind of think looking at somebody with my actual skill would make more sense to tell how skillful they are. But that might require them to actually be using it to tell the difference.
Yeah, yeah. He says he
Okay.
has some skill with electronics and computer systems, but he doesn't sound anywhere near as, confident about it as he does about that stuff.
Okay. Well, yeah, you do sound like you'd make a pretty decent mechanic.
Someone's at the door. I locked it, but they are gonna derp and blame me, so give me a second.
All right.
Oh, no, I heard them open it. It's fine. So,
All right.
as part of this, you can actually force him to make something. As part of the integration. He's scared shitless of you. He's gonna do anything you say.
Yorick is actually just going to do a quick once-over around the place and just make some, just to, show the guy how all the stuff works. See if he's able to actually keep track.
He is not looking at what you're doing. Whenever you turn your back, he seems to be looking around.
Yo, pay attention.
Searching for a way out.
Hey, look here. Look here. As I said, this is possibly the chance of your lifetime.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Includes, includes benefits like lots of money, people supporting you, etc.
Uh-huh.
And, besides all that, you might end up getting a lot more awesome stuff like, other things. You paying any attention to me?
What the fuck is that thing?
Igor over there? Is that who you're talking about? Igor?
Igor. Yes.
Don't worry about him. He just had, a guy with he went through some very, very serious surgery.
No, I want no part of this. No, just let me go. I won't tell anyone. Just let me go.
That's not quite how this is gonna work.
Ashmet whispers in the back of your mind. Maybe you could use an assistant.
That was my idea. What? Why are you repeating yourself after me, Ashbit? You can stop that.
Are you saying this out loud?
Nope. It's of course in his mind. He's too intelligent to speak out loud.
Okay. Coolio?
I am doing it. I'm just doing it, not out loud.
Mm-hmm. Cool. At this point, after the demonstrations, I think about an hour has passed, so actually, what is Julio's humanity? Oh.
Nothing.
So it takes nearly 2 hours for him to wake up after Yorick is up.
Yay.
Because we went with 15-minute increments, essentially, per
Yeah.
dot. Well, right now some of the other vampires are starting to stir, but let me just check on some of them. Yep, Gianna is low. What about... Maybe you get to stay up. Joshua is low as well. Is there anyone with high humanity left in this chantry? And by high I mean... Oh, Rachel has 6. Fuck me.
Wait, I thought Rachel was old.
Yeah.
Damn.
But then again, she sits in libraries and just casts rituals. She doesn't do the nasty stuff, really. She's a librarian, essentially. Pushes past Igor. What's going on? Who the fuck is that?
This is Igor's attempt at giving us a mechanic.
Uh-huh. Oh. I just felt it in my gut that keeping the Schlachter was a mistake, but I didn't want to say anything.
Don't worry, we all get that feeling when we look at it.
Okay. Fuck. I can mind wipe it. We can grab it and leave it out in the city if you want.
He actually seems like he might be pretty decent at this, so if I'm not available, he might make a decent substitution.
Just smell him. He stinks of alcohol. His hands are shaking. Can't you see that?
Yeah, that's fine. Why? What does that have to do with anything?
Do you really want a drunk mortal singing loudly, travailing around the place? Really? Just having a party here while we're trying to study? Is that your idea of a proper atmosphere in a chantry?
I didn't really think of, partying or anything like that. Honestly, I was just thinking of having him slaving away in here, doing whatever you guys needed.
Yeah, we had a assistant like that with a problem in the 50s. It was not a good time for anyone.
Probably shouldn't keep anything explosive in here then, if we keep him.
What? There are explosives in here?
There may be a lot of gunpowder in here, yes.
That's the mechanic, incidentally, not Rachel. Rachel doesn't give a fuck.
Oh. Well, yeah, I told you, we make bullets and shit in here.
Who the fuck are you guys?
If you'd be paying attention, you'd know what I do. But no, you're just being an annoying little piece of shit right now.
Rachel commands him to silence.
It doesn't work.
He just goes, "What the fuck are you trying to do? Get away from me, you crazy bitch!" That's what happens when you put all of the experience into thaumaturgy, huh?
Yes, it is. That is exactly what happens. Looks a lot like my rolls.
Is there any water around the place?
There's oil.
Good enough. I think Neptune's Might can't do any liquid, I think. At the bonus difficulty. I think Prison of Water was...
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Prison of Water was difficulty 5. I think at difficulty 7 it would still work. Even on something like oil. Possibly on 6, but if she can do it on 7... Yep! The oil just crawls all over his body, leaving his nose open, but the rest of him is covered. He can no longer speak or scream. Let the region deal with this crap. I'm going back to the library.
Alright. What did I say about the bloody yelling? Now be quiet. I'll have to come back in here.
Oh. Okay, so as everyone else slowly starts crawling out, Julio opens his eyes as well. We're gonna assume that Malik is in the library studying. What could have gone wrong with the embrace? And Gerard... What would Gerard be doing? Gerard...
Killing innocent people?
Yeah, probably. He just ends up doing it so often.
Gerard is checking through the cameras with Auspex. And Joshua looks like he's going out.
Hey Joshua, where are you going?
I have been tracking a mortal for a while now. And, well, in my free time, I think I have found someone who could handle our finances for us. I was gonna suggest either you or Gerard or maybe even Yorick pick her up as a ghoul.
I can do that. I have only one ghoul, and, well, Gerard is Gerard, and Yorick don't care about these things, so...
Yeah, but, you know how the Regent is. I think he has a problem with the distribution of authority and balance of power. He doesn't want anyone getting too strong, so... Better that it's
he's
your
a nice
record.
guy. I don't think he will worry about me getting strong. I strongly support him.
Yeah, you know, I can keep control of the mortal. It's fine. I'm just gonna grab her and let the Regent decide who gets her. Okay?
Do you need any help?
I scoped the place out. She leaves her windows open at night. I'll just fly in and grab her.
Huh. Can you drive? You know, it will be weird you carrying a person around. So, if you want, I can drive for you.
You know, I'll just dominate her. It's fine. I've got this. Unless you want to come along and keep an eye on me or something.
Well, I heard you and the regent arguing something about, I don't know, yesterday, but... you were a traitor, so it's always good to keep an eye on you.
Okay, fair enough. You want anyone else to come along so that I don't slaughter you horribly while we are alone, the two of us?
Nah, I just want to leave the Chantry.
Okay. Joshua pokes his head in and yells out, calls out that he's leaving for a while with Julio.
Alright, come back soon.
Need anything while we're out?
No, I need to go hunting myself pretty soon, but can't think of anything.
Well, then come along with us. We can stop off and hunt along the way, and safer in a group, right?
Alright.
Yeah, I need to hunt.
Okay, so...
That's cool, Malik? Okay, oh, Malik, there's the mechanic situation too now, so...
Huh? What? Just whatever.
Yeah,
He waves you
mechanic,
off.
in my room. Go take care of that.
Okay, in that case, you take the van. And ride off to grab a poor unsuspecting mortal while she sleeps at night. You evil bastards.
Well,
Don't worry,
I am a
don't
monster,
worry.
so... Yeah.
Yorick is revealing himself to actually be a monster in some ways too. Like disregarding people's lives.
You know, sometimes I think that is Yorick that only has 3 humanity.
You'd be amazed that he is actually at 5.
It's not that he's malicious, he just doesn't realize he's hurting people.
No, he knows he's hurting people. He just doesn't take any, feeling in it.
Okay, so you drive downtown to a area which is somewhat peopled, with a few passerbys here and there. You can take the time to hunt while
Yeah,
might
you
as well.
spend time.
I
But
will hunt a little bit.
Joshua does tell you that you can take one of you. He would prefer if one of you keeps a lookout, and you can just take a bite out of the person. once he brings her
Yes.
down.
Well, I
You're
am
pretty
quite
paranoid.
hungry, so... Yorick, can you keep a lookout? I am very, very hungry, so I need to
Sure.
hunt.
Okay, Yorick, please make a perception alertness roll.
Oh my god. I don't believe I did that.
Okay.
Well, if something goes wrong, Yorick can just crush the people to death, so it's alright.
Okay, so Joshua flies up to the window, goes inside. You hear a faint yelp, and then the frozen solid from terror person comes floating down after Yorick calls up that it's safe to do so. And a few moments later, so does Joshua.
Okay. Everything seems to be proceeding to plan.
Make another perception alertness roll.
Alright.
Please, please. Good work, Epic. Good work.
You see a kid with an ice cream cone. The ice cream just plops onto the floor. You know that mental image as he's watching this.
One moment. Looks like somebody was actually here.
What the fuck, Yorick?
Yorick now uses 2 blood points to celerity over there, and then, commands them to freeze.
The kid and the parents?
You only said there was a kid. Okay.
A kid at this time of night, out alone.
It happens, trust me.
It
Yeah.
happens.
You know, saying that 2 parents are there is an asshole move. Let's go with one like I originally intended. You're right.
Okay. So, if that's the case, I'll attempt to command the parent to freeze first.
Okay. Attempt it.
That's right, attempt it. Want to give me a difficulty, or just based on whatever I roll here?
Parent. Roll a 3.
Okay.
Um,
No.
okay. While
So
you're...
that one's frozen.
Meanwhile, Joshua says, you hear him whisper ominously behind you. I don't think we can risk it. The kid goes flying into the air.
Well, there went one kid.
It's just a kid. We can say that he was on the front of the truck and got...
No,
Cute
it
like
looks like
that.
he just, fell from a high speed and crushed himself. I guess it was suicide.
Yeah, he jumped from a building, so that was that. He was suffering very
Alright,
much
just make sure you
on
take care of the
school.
other one, too.
Joshua walks up next to you. See that tower up there? There's a balcony with a restaurant up there. Easy accident. We just need to go up there and break the railing or something. Or I could put him down, but can you mind wipe people? I can't.
Nope,
Actually, let's check. Maybe he can. Oh, he actually can. Yeah, in that case, he holds the kid like 5 stories up while he mind wipes the parent.
Forget all about this. Come on, you can make 2 successes, right?
You saw a street performer. It was very cool. He fake levitation.
Fake levitation. That's great. Alright.
Okay, and now I think it's time for me to be a dick. let's say that the kid is actually resistant to dominate for some reason, so we'll roll at 6.
That's fine. It happens randomly.
And the memories will come back. Another
That
clue
is
for the
amazing.
hunters. Perfect. Yes. Great success.
No. It's even better in that the kid can grow up to be a hunter one day.
Sense evil. Ever since I saw the monsters in the night, I have felt this sense of purpose. And I have always felt that God was on my side and that he protected me that day.
If I ever make a hunter, I am going to now make him a kid that was eating ice cream with his parents, but then had a Tremere with who become the mind to keep him up there while dominating his parents, and then attempted to dominate him, but his memories came back later.
Yeah, you know, when we need after finishing this campaign, play as hunters from every people that survived us. Every people that we destroyed alive.
It's amazing. On the
Uh,
other hand, I'm actually not too sure that it'll do too much for a long time, but it is amazing.
Okay, so, Joshua walks back to the woman, pushes her towards Yorick. She's looking on in horror at this bald monster in front of her, shaking, just motions at her neck like, yeah, go
What's
ahead.
wrong with you? I am a 2-dot appearance. I am a normal person, you gosh dang.
Okay, let me check on her humanity. I think I didn't make it too high. I mean, she's mortal, but she's worked in finances, so, you know, you can't really give her a 7. Yeah, I gave her 6. I was just, she hasn't had too many moments. Yeah. Julio, after a lucky hunt, can come back as Joshua is letting the kid down and finishing mind-wiping them. So you are just arriving as Yorick's about to chomp down, essentially.
York's not chomping down on her.
Nah.
Wait, isn't this the girl that we're supposed to be bringing back?
Yeah, but Joshua says, you know, you both wanted to hunt, Julio went, so just take a little if you need to.
Nope, I'm fine.
Okay, you want her? Someone needs to run her, and I doubt the regent will allow me to control her.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd rather have somebody I
would.
would use a lot, personally, but...
Don't you have a lot of money? She could invest it for you.
Oh, that is a good point. Yeah, that's not a terrible idea. We'll check with Malik, see if that's alright. In the meantime, I think she should probably go to sleep for now while we're moving her around.
Okay. I think he had 6 on Dominate. What's her willpower? How much did I give her? Oh, not too much. Because I put her freebies into other stuff. He says sleep. She goes, nope. Nope, my life is in danger. I do not want to sleep. I will wake up dead.
Alright. That's your choice. It'll just, you know, be more annoying.
Just put her on the van. We take care of her later.
Well, yeah. Need to see about, you know, getting Malik's permission. In fact, York calls up Malik.
Help! Help! Police!
Yeah, Malik, is it alright for me to get a ghoul?
Malik isn't answering. He's busy talking to the Lord and explaining himself.
That's a lot to explain. It's a good reason not to answer York's call. Alright, well, time to put her in the van.
Okay. Joshua tries to drag her into the van. She, let's see. She has 2 strength since her disciplines haven't kicked in. Joshua has 1. They go nowhere.
York just gets her, drags her in. Come on.
Joshua commanded her to be silent, so let's see if you can beat 1 success.
Alright.
Since she's struggling for her life at this point, silently. Nope!
Oh, apparently not. Well, I have double her score, so in the averages, I win by far.
Joshua just sighs, goes, "Oh, motherfucker," and levitates her into the van, just tossing her in.
Works for me. Come on.
Let's see how much blood he had in him, and if he's hungry at this point. Because I'm counting at least 4 uses of movement of the mind at this point.
That's right.
Yep, time to roll self-control! I think difficulty 4 or 5 is appropriate here, so I think he makes it just fine.
Yay.
As he rides in the front with Yorick controlling the new recruit, he's eyeing Julio's neck very suspiciously, almost licking his lips, but restraining himself just barely.
York doesn't notice a thing.
Can I roll perception?
Yes, you can. Difficulty 4. I need to take a look at the Nosferatu sheets, because I have a thing planned with them. Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Who has the appropriate level?
I do believe somebody just got 5 successes on their difficulty 4 roll.
Yeah, it occurs to you that Joshua might have eaten a vampire or 2 while he was with the Sabbat, and he seems kind of hungry.
I just look at him with faces saying, "No, stop that."
He just looks away. A moment later, he's looking back at you. You are really breathing into the mic there, I think. That or playing with the foam thingy. Because I can hear something. I think it's from Bacon, but I'm not sure. Wow, I didn't make any of the head Nosferatu with only 2 obfuscate. So you're fucked on that. 6 humanity means a month in torpor. It hasn't been a month since Amelia bit it. Not yet. She needs a little more time. I think. I think it's been like 2 weeks.
Let's see.
Yeah, I really... Yeah. But that's fine. She'll reappear at some later date. So who would show up to say hi to you? Another important question is, what does Alicia's sheet look like?
That's a great question.
Given a constant supply of blood, she would have healed by now, right?
Pretty likely, I suppose.
Yes. Alright, perception awareness. As opposed to with stealth. Yeah, can't send her for... You know, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Don't you mind. As you are driving, you see the street preacher holding forth on one of the streets.
York doesn't care.
Julio?
Yeah, he's a nice person.
You see him pointing at the van as he's preaching to a small crowd. You can roll perception alertness at... is your Auspex on?
I think so. Well, we are in a dangerous time, so I think everyone should be with Auspex on all the time.
No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. No,
Hi,
you shouldn't.
Beams. Hi, Beams. Yeah, you said your Auspex is on. So, what was it? With self-control?
That's a lot of with self-control because that's a new light every 5 seconds.
I will let him make one roll. For
Okay.
one idiot who isn't keeping his, lights on low in the city. What is the difficulty? 7? 8? On not being blinded and crashing like an idiot?
So I will crash the car. I don't have wits, so I'm fucked.
Sounds like it, yeah. This is why poor choices are poor choices.
Keep in mind that the arm still gives you 10,000, right? Every week. And
But you took away 5,000 per week for their maintenance.
yes, and that means that you automatically get like crappy vans at like 500 a pop without
Yeah.
having to worry about it. So this isn't an important car. You can kill this one. It's fine.
It's just, gosh dang it, another car! Gosh dang it, where do we go now? Time for York to steal another car.
So is wits and what? Wits and?
Self-control.
Self-control. To avoid, Ah!
Yeah, what is the difficulty on that epic?
I think it's
Don't
4.
have it up right now. I think it was an 8. It's actually up to you. I remember this now. I think it starts at like 6, but it depends on you to determine exactly how bad the difficulty is for it.
Yeah, Kai Beams.
I am using sunglasses, so can it be 7?
I was gonna say it's 7 anyway, because it's I'm treating it as something that you have to sort of prepare yourself for. So if you know it's coming, it's something that you can just tense yourself for, and that the disciplines have to be to some extent, metaphysically speaking, adaptable, right? So if you know that a shock is coming, it just automatically helps you filter it out. It's when you get caught by surprise that you are fucked, essentially.
Surprise is when it gets you really fucked.
Yeah, so 7, yes, because bright
But
lights you
it is
expect
supposed to still be
Oh my
very
God.
painful.
I
It is
see
supposed to be, yeah, it's still supposed to be really painful, even if you are, prepared for it. So
Yeah. As the preacher is pointing at your car and holding forth, you can roll perception alertness at difficulty 7 instead of 9, even though your windows are up.
yay! You can do it. You can do it.
I did it.
Yeah.
He's saying, there go the agents of the apocalypse, spreading their filth through the city, infecting innocents with their disease. As you drive past.
No, that's a little unfair, I would say. You're absolutely agents of chaos. So do not talk to us as if we are spreading disease. We are simply spreading the word.
Do you guys recall how the how long the active effects of the last bout of drumming were gonna last? Which
Mine was only for a night.
Mine was for 2 days, I think.
I think someone got a month of the drums, but
I think it was Gerard.
Yeah, it was Gerard got a month of drums.
okay.
At least I'm pretty sure it was Gerard. I don't remember Malik getting that badly screwed that time.
Malik didn't get screwed at all. He has those as part of his hallucinations because he's
Yeah. Because the only time I remember him failing was his his bloodbound one doing it to him. So
yeah. Because he's hooked into the network that way, but your connection is gone, so you have no idea what happens as you are driving back. You see the Malkavian collapse to his knees in the rearview mirror, Julio.
now I'm very tempted to have Yorick just paint Agents of Chaos along all our cars.
While I after seeing that, I say to Yorick, Yorick, do you know anyone called the Eater?
The Eater?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that
straight up
Malkavian.
state I mean, in character that
You can roll at 9.
if you want to allow that, that is some really obscure stuff to know.
If you have at least 3 dots, that is, you can roll at 9.
Well,
Okay.
you just find a book about old and secret stuff and just read it and put on the library without telling anyone about the content. So
Julio, you can roll to see if you know anything about the Eater at difficulty 9, because you do have 3 dots of occult.
Yep. I have 4 dots. Yay!
So you can roll as well. Wow. Okay.
Yorick.
Wow.
oh my god.
Julio knows more.
Oh no, it's 7, not 9. But even though it's 2
So we
successes.
both know the exact same things about the Eater.
Epic. Fun fact, you know that he's one of the Malkavians that reputedly took part in eating or draining or absorbing the essence of the Malkavian antediluvian. And you also notice something very disturbing. You at one point knew the names of several of the people who are involved in that, and you should remember at least 5 names. You can only remember 3.
Ah.
Same
I
for
think I have
Julio.
a well-deserved reputation.
So Epic, Yorick, you know this guy, the Eater, right?
Yeah? You too?
Yeah, I read about him. So the crazy Malkavian had a vision saying that he woke up on the east. Or was the west? I don't remember.
In the east.
Oh shit, I just realized I didn't actually roll accurately. One more dice.
Okay.
Aw, took away one of my successes. Oh well.
Okay, in that case, you never knew the names of the other people who were involved in absorbing the Malkavian antediluvian.
Yep,
but
I'll have
Julio-
to do research to get another roll.
Yep. And yeah, Julio definitely knows that one of the names is missing from his memory. It's done gone.
Okay.
So, Epic, any theories on what is happening in the east with the Gehenna plot?
I have a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think it should be becoming a bit obvious at this point what is happening there.
The real question is exactly how involved this is with that. So we'll find out.
I mean, I'm sure the antediluvians aren't waking and gathering their power or anything.
No, there's no way that would be going on. We'd be hearing reports about all kinds of things.
Like Middle East exploding, cities turning on themselves in fits of insanity, that kind of thing. Like you saw in the
but I was
news.
expecting to hear something closer to home at some point too.
I have no plans whatsoever about setting off a psychic nuke in Springfield. I would never do such thing to you. Honest.
That's right. That's right. You are
'Cause
right, Gio.
Yeah, because I do not love the description of that level 9 power at all.
Wait, are you talking about which power are you talking about here?
No, not the dementation one for certain.
Oh yes, that would be amazing.
I don't know about that power, but if you guys say it's amazing, I'm very, very scared right now.
You should be. It's awesome. Okay, let's put it this way: the Malkavians' elder powers are ridiculously powerful, and that is actually considered their nuke.
Yeah, it's not like I made a sheet for someone who might be a 4th-gen Methuselah with a fistful of dice and a fuck ton of secondary disciplines who might be slowly trying to... No. I'm sure that's nothing.
Great. I hope that comes up. I hope it comes up.
I have no comments at this point about my Gehenna plans and which antediluvians you might have to fight. But I am planning for you to encounter 1 or 2 up close and the rest are gonna be probably just stories in the background. Because otherwise it just gets silly.
Unless for some reason this goes on really long, then we can actually, maybe fit
Wait.
that kind of shit in.
So,
But
can I eat a Methuselah? That will be
Yes.
interesting.
Of course.
of course you can eat a Methuselah. You can eat antediluvian. You can theoretically eat Cain.
No, I don't want to eat Kane. He looks like a nice person.
I'm just pointing out they're all equally bad.
Oh, yes. I'm sure it won't be a problem. I mean, surely it won't be a problem with...
Maybe if I eat a lot of them, one can't control me, so they will fight over for control and only I can control them.
Honestly, the only one who might realistically have a shot is Yorick with his insane willpower, and even then only if he convinces Ashmet to help him.
Yep. Sadly,
That-
York doesn't care about that unless unless someone tells him that is the only way he can further his reaches of knowledge.
Well, maybe Gerard with his Iron Will merit. Maybe, but it's debatable. Because he doesn't have a big good friend like Ashmet.
Iron Will also doesn't generally affect from all kinds of things. It's just, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be specifically dominate and dementation and such that it's effective against supernatural things like that.
Yeah, but then again, Diablerie Possession is a judgment call based on the general
Yep, it
feel
is-
of the
it is up
moment
to you.
anyway, so,
That is completely up to you.
Okay, let me split the recording.